everyone had a good day. Today I've added 1 Kings chapter 16. And there were a few verses that stuck out to me. The first one was verse 7, which says, "The word of the Lord also had come against Baasha and against his house because of all the evil he had done in the Lord's sight. His actions angered the Lord, and Baasha's house became like the house of Jeroboam, because he had struck it down." I wrote down, when you don't follow God and obey Him, things won't go well for you. And I can't remember the exact verse, but there's a verse that I referenced that says basically that exact thing. And then the next verse was verse 14, which said, "He died because of the sin he committed by doing what was evil in the Lord's sight and by walking in the way of Jeroboam and the sin he caused Israel to commit." I wrote down that God can strike you down when you do evil or when you sin. And so this is so crucial that we repent and ask for forgiveness when we have disobeyed Him. And then we can do the devotional really quick. Let me grab it. Today was day 13, and the title was The Purpose Pathway in Advance, Part 3. And it was the same verse as yesterday, Ephesians 2:10. You guys can look back on yesterday and the day before for what I wrote down about the verse. I didn't think it was necessary to write it down again on 3 different pages. Anyways, it talks about, or it says that so often we're looking outside ourselves for clues about who we're supposed to be or who we could be. So I wrote down we should look to God, and that it also says we are Christ's workmanship, created in His image and for His purpose. I wrote down He loves us. And then it also said surrendering to what we were born to do. And I just thought I should write down that we should surrender to His plan, because when we don't surrender to Him, how can you follow Him if you aren't willing to rank under Him? Because otherwise it's all pointless, you know? And the last thing is God's unique blueprint for your life was pre-deposited in you before you were born. So I said He knew us while we were in our mother's womb. And I forget what verse that is, but there's a verse that says exactly that in the Bible somewhere. And there's a band that made a song about it. And yeah, I hope everyone had a great day. And yeah, bye guys.